We hail our kinship and bonds of faith as we assemble in this sacred circle. Gods of the Aesir and Vanir, you come to us this Yule season as a wave steed landing from our ancestral home. We stand tall this winter day. Let us embrace it fully as the cycle of seasons turns. In life is sorrow and joy, light and dark that we all must face. But on this day, let us rejoice in friendship and kinship. We are now in order. As we assemble at this Yule ritual, celebrating the beginning of winter, we continue forging the links that help us grow closer to our faith. We are reminded to maintain our contact with nature and the natural rhythms of life. We are consciously and deliberately strengthening our link with the gods' forces, our ancestors, and with all existence. This reinforces our inner understanding. It defines our heritage. May it remind us of our loyalty and honor to past kin, our duty to the present, and our responsibility to the future. As we stand here surrounded by kin and family, we must remember that it is our orlog for us to meet our weird as we heed the timeless call of our faith.
As we stand in this sacred circle on this winter solstice day, the holy flame we now light to bathe us in its radiance, the first mystery and the final mercy. May it wend our words to the high ones, as it cleanses and purifies all who are here on this day.
You will now be witness to consecrating our altar and our sacred space. Hail, Allfather, God of gods, giver of air and breath, one-eyed wanderer, ruler supreme, Hapta and hunger god. Protect this sanctum against would-be foe. Hail Yord, goddess earth, queen supreme, mother of all. Safeguard this space against all ill will. Hail Halogi, master of the high flame. Make darkness light so that we may see. Hail Njord, God of all waters. May your rivers and streams wash away all deceit. Hail land spirits who claim this space their home. Grant us permission for this Yule celebration. I will now consecrate this space. Hammer im Norden,
Hammer im Norden,
weihe diese heilige Stätte und halte Wacht.
weihe diese heilige Stätte und halte Wacht.
Hammer im Süden,
Hammer im Süden,
weihe diese heilige Stätte und halte Wacht.
Weihe diese heilige Stätte und halte Wacht.
Hammer im Osten,
Hammer
Hammer im Osten,
weihe diese heilige Stätte und halte Wacht.
weihe diese heilige Stätte und halte Wacht.
Hammer im Westen,
Hammer im Westen,
weihe diese heilige Stätte und halte Wacht.
weihe diese heilige Stätte und halte Wacht.
Hammer über
Hammer über
und unter uns,
und unter uns,
weihe diese heilige Stätte und halte Wacht.
weihe diese heilige Stätte und halte Wacht.
By the power vested in me by Allfather Kindred, I now declare this space guarded and consecrated in due form. will now provide the explanation of Yule and the winter solstice. Yule, Yuletide, or Yule season, is a festival historically observed by the Germanic people. Yule is connected to the wild hunt, led by the god Odin and the pagan Anglo-Saxon Motranich. Yule's Christianized reformulation resulted in the term Christmastide. Some present-day Christmas traditions, such as the Yule log, Yule goat, Yule boar, and Yule singing, and others, stem from pagan Yule traditions. Terms with the etymological equivalent to Yule are still used in Nordic countries and Estonia to describe Christmas and other festivals occurring during the winter holiday season. Heathens celebrate Yule as their highest and most important annual holiday. Yule is attested as a celebration dating back to the 4th century and described as a time of gifting and feasting. The 8th century English historian Beda wrote that the Anglo-Saxon calendar included in the months Giola or Giuli, corresponding to modern era December and January, as months of the winter solstice and Yule celebration. The Norse month Ilir is similarly attested.
The Old Norse corpus contains numerous references to an event termed Yule. In chapter 55 of the Prose Edda and the Skarðskaparmál, the gods are referred to by various names, which the most significant one is Yule beings. As part of the Yule celebration, all villagers were invited to the heathen temple, bringing along with them food they needed for feasting. At this feast, all were to take part in the drinking of ale. Also, all kinds of livestock were prepared for feasting, which included wild and various farm animals. The meat of the animals was cooked and served as food at the banquet. Fires were ignited in the middle of the temple floor, and kettles hung over them. A sacrificial beaker was to borne around the fire, and he who made the feast and was chieftain was to bless the beaker as well as all the sacrificial meat. Yule predates what we know as the gifting season, termed Christmas. Its origin is suggested to be a celebration of year's end and the rebirth of the sun. The winter solstice gathering took place close to the modern era, December 21st. It marked the end of the year's seasonal cycles and is the shortest day of each year. It is our hope that this brief history of Yule will help those of you who may be unfamiliar with its origins better understand the next sequence of events during our ritual. Allfather, we ask that you bless this water, drawn from the Eifel mountain springs of Europe. It represents the lifeblood of our ancestors. As we drink of this water, it heals all that ails us, as it purifies our minds, bodies, and souls. In preparation of our ritual today.
Hail, Allfather, bless this water.
May you never thirst. May you never thirst. The secret essence. May you never thirst. May you never thirst. Mommy, you can give yours to me. What? Give it to the ground. May the sacred essence cleanses all that ails us.
As we drink of this sacred water drawn from the Eiffel Mountain springs of Europe, it allows us to reunite with those who've gone before us. Partake.
All hail, I am Frigg, mother of all and queen supreme. With a guiding hand and protective shield, motherhood, family, and kindred grow stronger each year. My weaves have given us the unbreakable foundation of Yule traditions. Join us in celebrating the return of light during this winter solstice, and prepare to hear from those of the wheel.
All hail, I am Skady, goddess and winner in the bow. The mountains of the world call to my soul. I wish for you to know me as protector and messenger this Yule. Here all learn now the words of Frauhola, the Ice Queen Supreme.
All hail to you, sisters of the wheel. I am Frauhola. You know me as a spinner of fortune for those of good repute, and the punisher of those with idle hands. When I shake my pillows, Midgard becomes a winter wonderland, clad in a flock of snow. I am your goddess, whose embrace and home are shared with innocent souls, whose sands of time were but a moment. You know me as a dark grandmother when I am not pleased, and the white lady when the weavers joyfully turn their wheels. This Yule, as we celebrate the return of light, I give thanks to my kindred weavers, who will tell their fate. My lady of the South, tell me your tale.
All hail the South. I am Erd, a sister of the wheel, master of the spindle, a queen of fate. That which has been, the past is my dominion. I have woven the understanding of eternal moments into your weird by gifting all the cherished memories of yesteryear. May this Yule bring you closer to the moments in time that you once shared with those who paved your way.
Hail, my lady in the East, tell us your tale.
Hail from the east. I am known as Verdandi, a sister of the wheel, master of the spindle, and queen of fate. That which is, the present, the here and now is my domain. You experience this moment because I gift it to you. This Yule, you will know joy, understand the gift of life, and be blessed with love. The here and now is like the elixir of life and breath of air. Absent the past, we find no present, while unable to forecast things to come.
Hail, my lady in the West, we await your tale.
Hail from the west. I am known as School, a sister of the wheel, a master of the spindle, and queen of fate. That which will be, the future, is what I weave into the web of weird. That which will be is what I place into the crib at birth. Future obligations and the state of being are the result of your actions that impact all interconnected strands along the web of weird as established by the primal concept of Orlog. May this Yule season be filled with love and kindness, the same tenderness that we give to Yggdrasil. Hail the goddesses of the wheel. Hail the Aesir and the Vanir. All hail!
All hail! of Allfather, also known as the Wanderer, travels the world to present those pure of heart with gifts on Yule Eve, assisted by his son Thor, who is his father's son, or father is son, so the story goes. The leader of the wild hunt, a ghostly horde traversing the winter sky in an effort to ward off evil from befalling humankind, is frequently attested as the god Wotan, Norse Odin, bearing among many names the names Jolnir, meaning Yule figure, and Langbardur, meaning long beard in Old Norse. Odin is most frequently referenced as Allfather, and his role during the Yuletide period has been theorized as having influenced concepts of St. Nicholas in a variety of facets, including his long white beard and his gray horse for nightly rides, as compared to Allfather's horse Sleipnir, or his reindeer in North American tradition.
Folklorists maintain that the appearance of Santa Claus, or Father Yule, whose day is 25th of December, owes much to depictions of Allfather as being an old blue-hooded, cloaked, white-bearded gift-bringer of the north, who rode the midwinter sky on his 8-footed steed Sleipnir, visiting his people with gifts. During the season, and for celebratory reasons, Allfather's name is more commonly referred to as Father Yule, and it is he who may visit us sometime this day.
Someone seeks to enter the circle. Shall I see who it is?
Guardian of the gate, see who it is.
It is he who we called. It is Father Yule who is here to visit the children. Shall he pass?
Children, shall we let Father Yule in?
Yes.
I didn't hear you. Should we let him in?
Yes.
Guardian of the gate, please open the gate and let Father Yule in.
I have seen your fires in Asgard and come across Bifrost on Sleipnir. Have you all been good guardians of the land?
We have.
Yes.
Have you all been good guardians of all the creatures?
We have.
Yes.
Have you obeyed your mothers and your fathers?
Yes.
We have.
Bring the children to me.
Kiana.
Come on.
Come on, Kiana.
Kiana?
Oh my god, I already have a staple now. My birthday. My birthday's wait. My birthday is Christmas Eve. It's the day before Christmas. So it's my birthday. I get a bunch of presents. Then tomorrow's Christmas.
Deep. Sleipnir had a hard time.
Oh, a puzzle. I love puzzles.
hail, Father Yule.
All hail, Father Yule.
Okay, you little ones can join Father Yule, follow Father Yule at the circle, and enjoy.
As we assemble in this victory circle of honor, words of might we shall now speak. First, to the high ones, the raven horn we shall raise. Then an ode and toast to our ancestors. And the third round will be an ode and toast to the living. May we say what whets our hearts in happy honor to those great ones amongst our folk. Assemble.
Assemble for the stumble.
Assemble for the stumble.
Is everyone ready for the stumble? All hail. Hail, Wotan, God of gods, ruler supreme, who gave us air and breath, wielder of Gugnir, wearer of Draupnir, horseman of Sleipnir, master of Geri and Frigg, owner of Hugin and Munin. I am your son, and will always live with, for, and through your words. Hail to all! Hail, Wotan! In Odin we shall trust. Hail the gods!
Hail the gods!
Hail to the one-handed God. Hail to him whose name is honor and whose word is iron, who alone never shrieks the thankless task, whose reason is lawful necessity. Hail to the Lord of swords, who gave a weapon-bearing hand, to see that what must be done was done in truth. Hail Tyr!
Hail Tyr!
Hail to Ire, goddess who flex on the battleground to bring to the Valkyries. May she cleanse us on our souls, our spiritual journeys, and our physical manifestations here. May she come through all of us and speak the truth of all the wisdom she knows, and may she select the most noble of us when we do part. Hail Ire.
Hail Ire!
Hail Skady, goddess of winter.
Hail
Skady.
Hail Bragi, god of poetry, eloquence, music, and wisdom, son of Odin and husband of Idun. Wise men and women are called braggers in your honor. When presented your golden harp by the dwarves, you seized it and played it as you sang the wondrous song of life, which rose at times to heaven and sank down all the way to the realm of hell, goddess of death. At the very sound of your tender music, the trees began to bud and bloom, and the grass was gammed with countless flowers. Hail Bragi.
Hail Bragi!
Hail Loki, the great listener, he who teaches us to embrace ourselves, the good and the parts we may not like as much, to find reasons to laugh, to joke, to play, to remember not to be serious all of the time. We live this life but once, enjoy what we can while we can. And the God of mischief, thank you for the gift of helping me find my kindred. Thank you for the gifts you share with us all. Hail Loki.
Hail Loki!
Hail Freya, goddess of beauty and war. Hail Freya.
Hail Freya!
Hail Jord, goddess of fertility and abundance, protector of earth, land, and its inhabitants, provider of food for all living creatures, mother of Thor, lover of Odin, daughter of night. All hail Jord.
All
Hail Jord!
All hail Heimdall. For the darkness of Yule, through the Bifrost in the bridge, the whitest of all gods brings us light. Maker of the second at the beginning of the runic calendar, which is this day, Yera, from his egg, I hail thee Heimdall. Hail Heimdall.
Hail Heimdall!
Hail Tyr, Lord of justice. Remind me, Tyr, to fulfill the oaths I have sworn to bring justice into the world. Lead me, O Tyr,
thank you for my ability to get up each day, for I know that others with my condition cannot get up at all. I pray that you, O guardian spirit, can continue to guide my doctors to the best treatments to slow down my disease and relieve my pain and swelling. O Ire, handmaiden of Mengla, as you sit on the hill of Lithiaburg, I ask that you continue to watch over me and my loved ones of the kindred. I make a plea to you to allow Sister Tryla's ringing of her ears and infections to resolve. I humbly beg that you relieve Sister Alina's chronic pain and give answers and crucial relief to Sister Candace. O Ire, gentle Norn, you are known as the best physician, and as I treat animals, I know that your hands come through my hands. I ask that, just as you guide human physicians, you also continue to guide me in my ability to heal the faithful companions and familiars that show us the meaning of true love and loyalty. With loving gratitude, I say, Hail Ire!
Hail Ire! Wotan, Odin, mighty Allfather, hear me as one of your folk, giving you hail on this day. One-eyed wanderer, raven god, may Mimir's lip streams have filled your horn on this day. Far-wandering windwalker, wishfather, may your wisdom be a headland for shields for our folk. I stand here proudly before you, and I call that I will use my wisdom and my strength to work my orlog, to weave my thread, and not fray it, as I weave this tapestry of life. Wild hunt leader, gray-cloaked sage of shifting shapes, great are your gifts, and I thank you for your presence and your inspiration in my life. Odin, hail!
Hail,
Odin!
Hail, Omalisa, Hanna, Tante Gretel, and Konrad. All hail to your blood, which runs through my veins. My heart beats for you, as it has in the past, does so now, and will into the future. All hail across the veil. All hail to the ancestors.
Hail,
Hail
the ancestors!
I hail to my family who have past and present. My love for everyone is very strong. Hail to the kindred.
Hail to kindred.
I hail to the bloodline that we don't know. I hail to those that guide us in all of our stories and our weirds that weave together. Even though we may not know their names or know exactly where we came from, I hail them as we hail each other. Hail to those we do not know.
Hail to those we do not know.
Hail to the kindred.
Hail to the kindred.
Hail, James Nugent Harlow, my maternal grandfather. You were a soldier in the U.S. Army during World War II. Even though you had a wife and 2 young girls, you answered the call of duty to defend our great country, and we will be forever in your debt. You are part of the great generation. Because of you and those like you, we are still free. Hail, James Nugent Harlow.
Hail, James Nugent Harlow.
Hail to our ancestors, for without them we could not be. Hail to those who guide us from across the veil, for love transcends all planes of existence. Hail to our ancestors.
Hail the ancestors.
Hail to our brothers and sisters, those that are here today and those that are yet to come. Hail to our brothers and sisters.
Hail to our brothers and sisters.
Hail, since thou Thelma of the Ozark Mountains, grandmother and teacher of Tryla, healer of people, master of herbs and plants, cunning woman of remedies, feeder of families, doer of deeds. All hail Thelma.
All hail Thelma!
6 months ago to this day, I was met with that day was my father's birthday. Today is also my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. I honor my father, James Franklin Mullins, and hopefully I am worthy to follow in his footsteps. Hail James Franklin Mullins.
Hail James Franklin Mullins!
Hail to my ancestors, both known and unknown, who have passed. I ask that you continue to lead me into healing and to success. Hail to the ancestors.
Hail the ancestors!
Hail to the ancestors, blood of our blood, flesh of our flesh. May your strength, wisdom, and courage guide us. We honor those who have walked the path before us. Hail to my grandfather Frederick, whose calm and steady temperament was a guiding light in times of hardship and life's trials. Also to my great-grandfather Edward, who preserved our medieval system, so that it may be passed on to those who follow us. To our ancestors, who have not truly died but live in us today. Hail.
Hail!
Hail, Elda Massey, my grandmother. As a young child, you were the one bright light in my world of darkness. You were my one defender. You were my one protector. Cancer took you from me too soon. I was only 10. But in that short decade, you taught me about laughter and joy. You taught me about hard work and humility. You shared with me your many talents, which sparked my own. I think of you often, and I thank you for the many gifts that you have given me. Hail, Elda Massey.
Hail, Elda Massey! To our folk who we can, and to our folk who we cannot, and to my beloved who are both buried and burned, Rachel, Nancy, Kim, Eleanor, Edgar, Frank, Albert, and Jacques. Hail the ancestors!
Hail the ancestors!
Give hail and thanks to this kindred. All of you that are here assembled today, give us the strength to move forward with our daily task. It's easy for us to worship those of high. It's not always easy to put one foot in front of the other, as some of you have mentioned. I wish you all health, and I wish you all to be steady in your faith. I want to give thanks to my best friend and confidant, Skipia Terry. We love you as you may love the gods. Hail the gods!
Hail the gods!
And hail the kindred!
Hail the kindred!
I too would like to hail the kindred, my family, everyone that has participated and joined us today, with all your gifts, with all your love, and as one of the gods and goddesses. That's my love to you. Hail the kindred.
Hail the kindred!
One more thought. Stephanie, our photographer, my daughter, hail to you. Hail to Stephanie.
Hail to Stephanie!
I love you guys.
Hail to Christopher, who has worked through broken bones, who has put up altars with shattered limbs, who has worked every day to make sure that I am safe, calm, and healing. Hail to you and everything you've done for me, and every time you've continued to work, even if you're tired, broken, go beyond repair. I thank you. I hail this kindred, and I hail you, my new family, my found family. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. every time you lift me up, every time that I am down, and every time that you continue to love me through all of my pain. Hail the Kindred.
Hail the Kindred.
Hail to you, Candace.
Hail to my husband. You found me when I was broken.
Hail the Kindred.
And hail to Mike.
I have two. First, hail to my good friends, Monica and Kyle. They are pillars in my life. The love and support they give to me is tangible. They have been beacons for me in my darkest hour, and they have also cried tears of happiness with me. Wish them endless joy and prosperity as they journey through life together. Hail Monica and Kyle.
Hail
Monica and
Kyle.
Kyle. Also, hail this kindred. We continue to grow. We continue to love one another and support one another in ways that were unimaginable to me in the beginning of my journey. I know that I could call upon any one of you at any time for anything, and you would be right there with whatever I needed. And that feeling just gives me such a feeling of safety and love. I love you all, and hail Kindred.
Hail the Kindred.
We love you too.
Hail, my beautiful wife, Norma Leniva Fowler. The day I met you, I somehow knew you were special. You made our house a home and bore us two sons when we were both young. You made my life complete, and without you, I would be lost. On this day, or yesterday, depending on which hemisphere you're in, 40 years ago, we were wed in a simple ceremony that has lasted all these wonderful years. I am forever grateful and beyond blessed to have you as my wife. Hail, Norma Leniva Fowler.
Hail Norma.
I want to give special hail to Nikki, my sister. She's been with me through all the losses and the joys throughout our lives together. And Gaby too, and Ellie, and the whole family. They are a special joy in my life. And also hail to my kindred. It makes my heart so full to see us grow so much, to how much we learn, and that we continue this path together. Hail the kindred.
Hail the Kindred.
I'd like to say hail to the Alpha of you guys. You guys have accepted us even though we are not true members of your church, but yet you still accept us here as honorary members. Hail the Kindred.
Hail the Kindred.
What it's about.
All hail Sister Karen, healer of animals. Sister Karen, my teacher and teacher too. All who are willing to learn, lover of mankind, wheeler of magic. Also hail to this kindred who has provided me a home. Hail to Sister Karen and hail to the kindred.
Hail to Sister Karen. Hail to the kindred.
Obviously, hail to my wife, Yelena.
She got two.
And to love. Love alone itself is beautiful. And life. And unity. And I see all of that here. But I love you, Elena. And when I found you, everybody has that point in their life where they're trying to search and find anything or whatever it is to fill that void inside you've been searching for your whole life. And when I met you, you filled that void. And I love you. Love.
Hail.
Hail love.
I want to hail the kindred. It's been a year since I've been coming to these seasonal rituals, and it has been amazing, wonderful energies. I feel so invited here. Also hail the Silent Forest Coven. Going to these two groups has really paved way in my spiritual path, and I thank all of you who are in the Silent Forest Coven and who are in the Allfather Kindred. Thank you so much. Hail the kindred and hail Silent Forest Coven.
Hail the kindred.
And the coven.
Hail to the kin gathered here today and to our friends who walk with us in spirit. May our bonds continue to grow stronger and may we know many blessings together. Hail the kindred.
Hail the kindred. To Allfather kindred, I give you hail on this day, as we forge another link on the chain that is our ancestral heritage. Know that I stand proudly beside you in this shield wall. Hail to my family, my beautiful wife, my daughter, my son. Guys, the reason I get up every I love you. Hail the family! Hail the kindred!
Hail the family. Hail the kindred. All hail. Let's go back to our seats.
All hail.
No, minds are weird. So that which is, has been, and will be forever. We thank the Norns for their unbreakable weave. My brothers and sisters, understanding anticipated obligations when pledging this oath, do you still wish to proceed?
Yes.
Then please form a circle between the high flame and the consecrated altar. Place your hands onto the oath ring, and when prompted, state your name and then repeat after me. I state your name.
Michael.
Tina. Frylock.
Karen.
Am assembled here of my own free will and accord.
Am here of my own free will and accord.
I freely and without duress pledge this oath
I freely and without duress pledge this oath
of allegiance to
of allegiance to
and support of
and support of
Allfather Kindred Church,
Allfather Kindred Church,
its rules,
its rules,
regulations,
regulations,
bylaws and edicts,
bylaws and edicts,
so far as they may be lawful.
so far as they may be lawful.
I furthermore pledge to honor the gods and goddesses of my ancestors' faith,
I furthermore pledge to honor the gods and goddesses of my ancestors' faith,
and will henceforth live with,
and will henceforth live with,
for,
and
through them.
through them.
I promise to live a righteous life,
I promise to live a righteous life,
and to honor the 9 noble virtues of Asatru, which are
and to honor the 9 noble virtues of Asatru, which are
courage, truth,
truth,
honor, fidelity,
honor, fidelity,
discipline, hospitality,
discipline, hospitality,
self-reliance, industriousness,
self-reliance, industriousness,
and perseverance.
and perseverance.
May it be known that I will respect any rule, mandate, edict, law expressed or implied as governing if it for the greater good of the kindred. I accept knowing that any issue or complaint of any type brought before the kindred or representative thereof will be decided and discharged by the Gothi, Githia, and law speaker if kindred members cannot reach majority agreeable problem resolution. This I swear as a good and just person.
This I swear as a good and just person.
In the eyes of the Aesir.
In the eyes of the Aesir.
My ancestors.
My ancestors.
Family, kindred, and friends.
Family, kindred, and friends.
Without evasion.
Without evasion.
Or mental reservation.
Or mental reservation.
So mote it be.
So mote it be.
And so it is.
And so it is.
May our kindred thrive in Allfather's name.
May our kindred thrive in Allfather's name.
Welcome to your kindred. May love and light be your guide, and may the gods and goddesses enlighten your soul. Hail the kindred!
Hail the kindred!
Brothers and sisters. Come here, Mike. I can't touch Lena. Welcome.
Welcome. All right, everyone. Let's find our position, and we'll be calling you in a second. And future. I call on Brother Josiah Rule. Approach the altar, please, so that your kindred may know you. Brother Josiah, you are one of the pillars within Allfather Kindred Church. You are like a rock, steadfast in your pursuit of knowledge, and eager to share what a life with the gods has to offer. You are well respected by all kindred. Your spiritual labors have been noticed. This day, your Gothi and Githia wish to say thank you for being a valued member of our kindred. In honor of your dedication, you are hereby elevated to the position of law speaker. Do you accept this post and promise to discharge your duties faithfully and with temperance and balance?
I do.
Then accept this position with the blessing of your kindred. May the gods guide your path. Hail the gods and hail thou law speaker. Brother law speaker, do you wish to address your kindred?
Hail the kindred.
Hail the kindred and hail our law speaker.
Hail our law speaker.
Hail.
Law speaker.
Thank you, Brother Josiah. May you keep peace and harmony among our fold. Thank you, brother. All hail! I call on Sister Karen Massey. Sister Karen, approach the altar, please, so that your kindred may see you. Sister Karen, you have proven to be an invaluable and cherished member of our kindred. Your dedication to the gods and goddesses is evident to even the most novice of our faith. You have invested the most valuable asset a human being can give, that is, your time. You spend hours grammatically fine-tuning our group's research and have devoted immeasurable personal time researching our lore. To reward your zeal and dedication to our kindred, we hereby elevate you to the position of scribe. It is our hope that you will discharge your assignments and duties with a happy heart and focused mind. Sister Karen, will you accept this position of Allfather Kindred Church Scribe?
Yes.
Then receive the vestment of your station. Hail the gods, and hail our scribe.
Hail our scribe.
Sister Scribe, would you like to address your kindred?
There's only one R in perseverance. Thank you.
All hail! I call on Brother John Fowler. Brother John, approach the altar, please, so that your kindred may see you. Brother John, you have proven to be a valued kindred member, have remained loyal amidst adversity, have demonstrated trust in your church, and expressed your love for the gods. You faithfully travel to our meetings and are willing to learn and teach. Representing our kindred, it gives both Githia, Terry, and myself great pleasure to elevate you this day to the position of steward. As our steward, it will be among your duties to welcome all seekers and novice attendees. Help them feel welcome and become a confidant when needed. Understanding your duties, do you accept this obligation?
I do.
Then step forward and receive the vestment of your station. Hail the gods and hail our steward.
Hail our steward.
Brother Stewart, would you like to address your kindred?
I would. Well, this is quite an honor. I mean, I love each and every one of you, and it's my honor and my duty to serve. I love you all. Thank you.
We love you too.
We love you. Thank you. All hail. I have one final sister to call. I call on Sister Tina Krenak. Sister Tina, approach the altar, please, so that your kindred may see you. Sister Tina, you have proven to be a valued kindred member. Your Githia, Gothi, and Brother Law Speaker have witnessed your efforts to be a bringer of calm. Your dedication to our lore studies and eagerness to learn have prompted us to elevate you this day to the post of junior steward. Your duties will be to assist the steward in the discharge of his duties as a valued confidant. We hope that your open heart and mind will give comfort to those new to our kindred and ease fears of those who are visiting seekers. Understanding your expectations that we have of you, do you accept our position that we grant you?
I do.
Then receive the vestment of your post. Hail the gods and hail our junior steward.
Hail our junior steward.
Sister junior steward, would you like to address your kindred?
Hail the kindred. I'm not really good with words, goodbye.
Hail the kindred. Well done. I wish to take just a moment and inject one thing into the proceeding. The vestments that you received today, as many people may know or may not know, the vestment is not only an outward understanding of your station, but it also is intended to shield your ego, and that's why we have the vestment. And thank you very much for your dedication, and may the gods be with us forever and with you forever. Thank you.
Woo!
Anybody that has implements to be blessed, please come forward. Line up on both sides here.
If you have any implement or instrument that you wish blessed, step forth. Just line up shoulder to shoulder. Come together a little bit more. Are we ready? We are assembled in this sacred space, gathered around the holy flame of this Yule season for the purpose of blessing kindred members' implements. Bring forth your treasured belongings so that we may consecrate them in the name of the gods, the ancestors, and the folk. May the waters from our ancestral home cleanse any unclean spirit attached to your implement. Let the sands from the Cotton tribal lands touch and ground all that you have brought forth, and may they be connected to our ancestral land. As the holy flame radiates before us, so too do these consecrated items radiate their intended use for those who own them and be forever a part of your being. we call on the God of gods, Allfather Odin, to imbue all items with his divine strength and spirit. Hail and blessings in the name of the God of gods. May you know his love and feel the eternal connection to that which is now consecrated. All hail!
All hail.
Does anyone wish to share anything? If not, then you may return to your station.
The Yule flame made darkness light. It gave us warmth during winter's night. While preparing our journey back to life's regular deportment, we take with us memories shared among kindred, family, and friends. May the blessings of those who guide us during life's journey be forever a beacon of light in the dark. Thank you for attending Allfather Kindred's Yule celebration and helping us make this a memorable event. May your life be blessed with health, wealth, and happiness. Go in peace. The God's with us.
The God's with us.
Allfather.
Thank you so much, everyone. Wonderful ritual. Let's leave.